Hello, everybody. B here. Hope you're all having a great time. Right now, I've just been clicking around the last few minutes trying to figure out where our next target is going to be. And part of how I've been trying to figure that out is looking at the economy map. And there's some pretty high value counties out there these days. You'll notice this juicy looking target here in Mecca. Um, you'll notice Baghdad over here. Pisa's oddly valuable considering how much it's been ransacked. Kakheti over here. But I'm thinking we need to invade Romania here. And part of the reason for that is we need to kind of break the Catholics a little bit more. We're getting there in terms of having our lands converted over to Bist. So that's nice. Looks like Bism actually is already spread over here a little bit. That's nice. Huh. Cool. Yeah, we need to break the Catholics a little bit more. We need to make some progress on conquering all of Italia so that we can actually end the papacy, which should just immediately convert Catholicism to Beism. So that should probably be our next priority. We also kind of need to set things up so that when our heir inherits, we'll have a bunch of juicy invasion targets. Part of my plan is going to be to invade the Abbasids as a kingdom invasion of Arabia. So that is going to be difficult. We're probably going to want to break them a little bit during our lifetime, or our current lifetime as well. But it's difficult because if we break them too hard, right? If we break them too much, then they'll just fracture. So we kind of need to take a little bit off of them so that we'll have some adjacency here, more so than we currently have. Maybe taking the Duchy of Jerusalem might be a good idea. I was also thinking, if we go after this Sultanate, we have a vassal who has claims over all of this, and this would also get us a good amount of adjacency. We're going to need to start having some well-off vassals, possibly even ones that we can cleave off and just grant independence. Because that way then they can start doing some of our map painting for us. It doesn't so much matter who does the map painting, as long as the people doing the map painting are Greek and Beist, fundamentally. That said, we do need to stock up some money, so we're gonna wait a little bit as we go. Let that tick up a little bit. Alright, dangerous faction. What's the deal here? Occitan Orthodox Populists. Catherine von Tyrol, daughter of Emperor Lothair and a Beist. We could have him murdered, potentially. It would be kind of useful for us if the Empire of Italia would splinter. Let's just brainstorm this a little bit, see what this would entail. This would be a very hard plot. Balanced agent arrangement tends to be good. Either that or focusing on speed phase. That said, our phase length is only 6 months. Yeah, we'll go balanced. Start scheme. Assassin. Yeah, we can afford. Okay, I guess they'll want a hefty bribe, but prestigious good word will work here. I mean, we could spend this literally just to test how our scheme goes. Yeah. Then assassin over here. Again, our executioner will join. He won't need a bribe at all. Infiltrator. Duke Vuk will join because he's our friend. Footpad. And Kratios. Then Alibi. Okay, so if we look at this, we have about 46% secrecy, no breaches, 4 months until next phase, and then... We're looking at plus 11%, almost 12% per phase. I don't think this is going to work. I don't think this is going to work. I think there's too much odds of him just surviving. So I think we just straight up abandon the scheme. Let's not worry about it. I don't think we have to worry about these populists. Like, not really. Sheikh Jahan has been uncharacteristically friendly towards me lately. This change of tone is indicative of a change of character. Perhaps he could be convinced to release my acquaintance Rana from captivity. Do I care about Rana Tulinid? Not really. Right, Melissos. Yes, may you grow strong and wise. Hostile factions disbanding. Alright, so we can't just throw her in jail. Alright, so I don't have an option to invite to court or convert you remotely. And she's not in our court. So, I mean, I don't think there's really anything useful we can do here. I mean, I guess the hook is useful. Okay, Susanna has decided that her time in Constantinople has come to an end. Servants have packed her chest and she has said her farewells. With Susanna goes her claim on the county of Koblenz. Have fun. Let's see. My award. Yeah, this is Ahmad's daughter. Yes, have a strong sense of justice. Oh, I did get a mod that just automatically accepts indulgences. So you'll see these the pop-ups here instead of me having to automatically accept them and then misclick and lose a war that I was winning because someone sent a white peace offer. That's a thing. Yeah, I think now we're at the point where we can conquer Romania. Although I do have this claim on the Duchy of Verona. I should probably bake that claim. Okay, yeah, and your allies just don't matter. Yeah. Oh, how far off might we be from... Okay, so, yeah, so it's chronicle writing that we need for that. I do want burrs first, because burrs will be what we need in order to further reduce the upkeep of our men-at-arms. Let's see. Yeah, I think... we could either... Well, oof, that is a lot of prestige. Yeah, we could just go ahead and take our claim. Sure. Declare war, your claims. Yeah, Verona. Okay. We'll move our waypoint over to here. Ooh. Okay. Someone remind me in a little bit that we can have another men-at-arms regiment. Booter Ashari Populace. Oh, and our court poet gained an inspiration. She is considered a master by her peers, but she only wants to forge a goblet. Yeah, no, I don't think we're going to do that. Sheikh Jahan's friendship. Lingua leads Spy Master. Hmm. Characters who are friends can't really scheme against you, so yeah, sure. We'll befriend him. Oh, we'll head down to speed 3. We'll split the stack as well. Yeah. Well, you go to Ravenna, and you can go straight to Pavia. And I don't think I want to lead this stack ourselves. There. We can be entertained by the court jester, and so we will be. He jokes about feathers. Okay. God, Seek Indulgence is just... it's just so much money. I love it. Alright. Oh, Ravenna's not even in one of the counties we need. Okay. Could have sworn it was, but... Alright, yeah, that's the Austin Orthodox. How are we on converting over? Alright, so soon, not yet, but soon, we can switch over to having our vassals convert everyone to Greek. So once we have Pavia, we'll bring this army back over here to make sure that we keep our 2 stacks together. Yeah, we are not joining in a hunt. Okay. Ooh, we finished homesteads, fishing net weavers. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You are standing still. Go over here. Yeah, we have no war score from fighting them. Are you part of this war? Like, oh, Imola. It's where one of the Italian Grand Prix is. It's near where V-Carb's headquarters is. It's no Monza, though. Ooh, another inspiration can be sponsored. Book about stewardship. Skill is merely decent. We'll wait for this siege to finish out, then we'll bring these stacks together and take this down. Oh. Hello. Where are you? Wait, we can vassalize you? Yeah, have some low feudal obligations and get on in here. Excellent. Now, demand a conversion. More court poetry about mourning. Okay. Titles can be usurped. Another duchy, don't really care. Our granddaughter can marry. Okay. So she is in the inheriting line. Get her a husband with some inheritable traits. She is herself pretty. Herculean's good. I'd like to get genius in our family. Oh, here we are. There's a genius. Yes. She'll lose a fair bit of prestige, but oh well. Like that prestige, she will tick that up well before she inherits. And if we start getting geniuses in our inheriting line, so much the better. All right, you two merge up and fight this down. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, just get crushed. Stack wiped. Excellent. Alright, so now we're just literally one siege away from having this. Yes, show the Countess in at once. Let her give us gifts of prestige and money so we can be an even more renowned the dynasty. Prisoners can be ransomed. Are they valuable heirs? Battles won, occupying counties. Okay, good. They are not valuable heirs. Negotiate release. Will you... you are a ruler. Alright, you know what? Fine. We'll, you can buy your way out. She can also buy her way out. And then we've got a bunch of lowborn that we can just let go as long as they recognize that bees are excellent. That's all it takes. Just you don't need anything but bees. Okay. Well, looks like we're 2 sieges away from having this. Looks like we need Treviso. We'll go ahead, split this stack. You head to Treviso. The Butur Ashari have disbanded. Echoes of history. Oh. The skilled and subservient eunuch known as Basil Lecapinos is purportedly wandering my realm in search of employ. He hails from the barony of Constantinople and has a certain air about him, determined yet somewhat feeble. Basil was a powerful eunuch and administrator who served as chief minister during the reign of several Byzantine emperors in the late 10th and early 11th century. An illegitimate son of Emperor Romanos I, Basil wielded substantial influence within Byzantine court, through his role as Parakoimenos, or Chamberlain. Obligation hooks reduce court position salaries by 50%. Interesting. Oh. Sheikha Sophia has learned Greek. Excellent. Alright, so let's take a look at our court positions. Is there anything that Basil would be particularly good at? I said it was Chamberlain, so maybe Seneschal? Yes. Okay. Oh, wow, and if we land him... we can not only... Oh, we could make him a powerful vassal, potentially. And he won't have any heirs, so we'll just get all of his land back. And we could have his amazing stewardship as our steward. Okay, yeah. You are in here. Place. Yeah, we have to land this man ASAP. What is... And his intrigue is 18 as well. Ooh. Okay. This guy's gonna be awesome for us. Alright. Treviso should hopefully fall pretty quick. Veneto is independent, so we'll just go ahead and conquer them, just for continuity's sake. Burgundy we could also probably take. So be it. Okay. We'll go ahead and ransom Countess Clara. Titles to be usurped. No kings yet. Realm will lose land if Princess Lutgard inherits the Empire of Italia. Are you in line? Ah, you are in line. Okay. Okay. What's the inheritance on this look like? Equal Confederate partition. Okay. So in theory, some of his king titles. Oh, he only has Kingdom of Italy. Oh, that's interesting. He might be just sophisticated enough that it won't create the king title to give to his other kids. Right. You have an heir. Right, we're just going to demand your conversion. Okay. These temple holdings have come up. Okay. Kind of want to hold on to Jerusalem itself. So we're probably not going to... We're not going to land Basil with that. Camelry would be useful, but we don't... I mean, we don't have camels. Let's go with blacksmiths. I think. Yeah, blacksmiths looks good. Well, so does desert agriculture. Yeah, you can go ahead and construct that. Then Nablus. Right, you've got a grand temple. Cool. And then Palo. Yeah, we'll go ahead and upgrade your farms and fields. Okay, so Polzine. This is what we have here. Crop fields, small harbor. What else can we stick here? Any Murex? No. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give this to Basil. We're not going to worry about that. Alright. Too many held duchies. We'll give the duchy as well to Basil. Right, title. Duchy of Romagna. Or sorry, Duchy of Verona. Right, because we had the cheaper CB there. Alright. Yes, you can have that. And then in a moment should pop up with we can grant him vassals. Exotic arms. group of Egyptian peddlers purport to have brought Somali objects, said to have come from the faraway court of the great ruler Ugazad Kawa of the Ajuran, no less. Alia, the leading trader, grins darkly. This unique armor could be yours, for a special price, of course, the great Basileus. Likely yarn indeed. Look to Isidoros for guidance. It is certainly no fake, my liege. This work is indeed Ajurani, and of high quality. Yeah, you know what? Fetch my coin purse. The armor is splendid. Oh, it's actually kind of crap. Okay, so she has converted. I was kind of hoping she wouldn't. Well, let's see. What other options have we? Yeah, that would just be an act of tyranny. We're not going to do it. And we don't really have a cause just yet. That said, her becoming Beast and taking over Italia, like that's actually kind of fine with me. Speaking of, you convert and you convert. Alright, you. Declare war. We could just seize this as de jure. Which I'm thinking we're going to. It's pretty much all she has, and then we'll be able to make the have the Most Serene Republic of Venice title for ourselves. All right. Move our army over here. Raise all here. Yeah, sort by commander skill. There. Game was having a bit of a moment there. Good. Someone trying to, yeah, someone plotting against me. I don't like that. All right, we'll get a weak hook on this guy, just cause he likes us, I guess, or more to the point, wants me to like him. All right. Y'all head over here. Action targets. Cisalpine Catholics. We don't care about the hunt. Yeah, the Occitan Orthodox. Oh, hello. You. Demand conversion. Yeah, get out of that faction. Get out of the cat box. Ooh. Seeker of knowledge for 10 years, but possibly herbalist. Herbalist is awesome. Yes, let's Well, we didn't get Herbalist. Oh well. Okay, good. That guy did indeed convert. The learning lifestyle perk. We'll get that massive boost to health. Getting down to whole of body will be nice if we can get there, but at the same time, like, we also don't necessarily want to live too long. Amir Jafar looking to kill Alim. I don't care. Like, I just don't care. Oh, we can negotiate an alliance with you. You are Catholic. Why are you Catholic? I mean, I guess you've just married enough Catholics, I guess. It's fine. We'll have you back in our realm eventually, and then you won't be Catholic anymore. Why are you not sieging? Oh, you are sieging this down. It's just not showing the animation. Okay. Yeah, let's have a friend. Our brother Laurentios died. And we paid way too much for this armor. Yeah, we have the correct army selected. Oh, never mind. Force demands. So be it, disband all. Okay. Obamaram's court speaks Greek. Excellent. Okay. So we're again above our domain limit. We're gonna go ahead and grant Veneto to someone. What are we gonna grant Veneto to? Noble of Greek culture. Just whatever. We could have given it to Basil, but Basil, I mean, he's got other things to deal with right now. Okay. Titles can be created. Kingdom of Venice. Gimme. Let's see. Can exchange hostages. We're not gonna. Our friend will just give us 50 gold, so why not? Yeah, it's still those two that want council positions that they're never going to get. We will not demand payment from her. Okay. And we don't have too many held duchies. Alright, Burgundy. Alright, so if we conquer this guy, like, he has no land in de jure Burgundy at all. So there's not really any point in invading that, except that we need that county anyways, and he's independent. Let's check our religious map. We're still working on a bit here. If we look at culture, Occitan Beist. Yeah. So we're going to have them be Occitan for a while, unfortunately. I guess they speak Qua here. I love it when the game struggles with weird map shapes to drop its text. Um, yeah, so Greek is just really spreading over here. We we have to do something about the grandeur of the Abbasids at some point. Let's go ahead and create another stack of cataphracts. Alright, where to station you? Nice as it would be to get this bonus in Jerusalem. Well, let's... Oh, yeah. I'd much rather have cataphracts there than the balustrae. And y'all can go to Nablus. Okay. And then we'll let our men-at-arms take a beat. Yeah, we'll take the hook. Okay. Alright. So you are the leader. Fine, I have no... Wait. Wrong button. Wrong button. Bloody hell. I did not want to let them go. Okay. Oh god, this put us all the way back here. Crap. Well, this is at least before we bought that armor that was kind of crap. Is this after we got Basil? No, it's before we got Basil. Damn it. Oh. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Basil in there. Is Basil good at anything else over here? Not that. Oh, of course we should have him as our chief eunuch. We want him to keep an ear to the ground. Yeah, not really a whole lot of benefit there. Yeah, he can stay as that. Oh, need a different High Almoner. Yes, Basil can do that. Okay. And then we need a... Nice to get another court musician. Vuk is just going to die too soon for that to be worth. Okay. Cool. That's the important thing. We just needed to make sure that we could keep Basil. And there's our war. Force demands. So be it. Okay. So here, we grant this to Basil. And actually, let's just give him all of that. Cool. Disband all. And then you. Yeah, you will not accept vassalage because different religion and you are technically a king to your title. Which is a shame. Declare war. Seize the de jure Duchy of Venice. Duke Basil is no longer your High Almoner. Why not? Why is he not a valid seneschal? Oh. He is, just... Oh, he can't be our chief eunuch anymore, though. That's kind of annoying. Yeah. Countess Clara could go away. Powerful vassals expect a position. Oh, you've overtaken Duke Beto. Well, and Beto does like me, so yeah, come on over. Yeah. You'll do. And then Beto could be our new spy master. Pretty sure Beto can be our spy master? Oh, Beto's not powerful anymore. Alright, yeah, so Ottomar can stay. That's fine. Alright. We grab this. We're just gonna raise it all up here. Let's see. Countess Eleodora is scheming against my daughter-in-law. She is Beist, so there's not really much I care about here. Like, Beist Greek, so... we're just going to let her be known to all. Okay. Y'all get in on this. This was kind of a lazy way to open this war, but oh well. And then we break them again. Yeah, just run them down. New learning lifestyle perk. Pick this up again. Alright, and now they're gonna pop into here. And we'll just be on top of them when they... Oh, nope, they're going somewhere else. Okay. We'll go ahead and ransom them off, because why not? Okay. So this time, let's make sure that we're hitting the correct buttons. We bring this up so that we can click on their location. Rally the troops. They are there. So what we do is we move our flag. Yeah, here's good. Ah, actually they're... Yes, they're here. Looks actually like our allies are going to be on it, but... Yeah, we'll go ahead and hire some mercenaries just to make sure this goes quickly. It's a shame that there's never any mercs with siege engines. Oh well. We'll grab these. You're hired. Oh, now you're down there. Great. Alright, fine. That's the... Main thing is that's the stack that has to die. You can also start heading over here. And you. That's annoying. Must stop the villain behind, whatever the scheme is. It's always villains and schemes. Alright. Yep. Count Lambert. Obomaram now speaks Greek. Alright. Force demands here. So be it. Mester, grant you to Basil. Alright, I guess he'll show up around here somewhere. Alright. I think he was a beardless eunuch? Yes. And we're going to give him... Yes, County of Veneto. Meanwhile, we will take the Kingdom of Venice. And you can head over here. Okay. We'll go ahead and call them in to help clean stuff up. Another battle won. Someone abandoned the scheme. We've got our indulgences coming in. All right. This should end the uprising after we kill their leader. In theory. Peasant uprising leaders can be valuable recruits, but yeah. Okay. I guess we did not capture them. Yeah, you're gonna take a bit before you head into another stack. So you're just a wandering converso. Yeah, I don't want to lose the cultural acceptance, but we also need our conversions to carry forward, just for realm stability. Yeah. Okay. You head down here. Any other populace around? Not really. By acquisition date. Probably about time we repaired this. This is bonus learning lifestyle XP, but eh. What was it trying to call my attention to here? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. You're still over there, so... Although you're also getting sieged out. Oh. Duchess Anth died. Okay. Council. Chancellor... The Despotissa is actually pretty decent at this. She'd be a much better chaplain, but unfortunately our chaplain has bribed her way in, so... Okay. Do I have an option with my court tutor to... Oh, Would be nice if the court tutor had an option to convert people in my court to my culture, but let's go for the lifestyle XP per month. Although, No, 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 no. We want the courtier stats. Inspired person can be sponsored. Okay. Force demands. Disband all. Okay. Let's be entertained by the court jester. Let me help you clean off. Alright, so leader Amaric. We could ransom you off. I mean, we could execute him. Kind of okay with not really recruiting him. Like, it's not actually that useful here. I kind of want the gold more. Okay, so go over here. Create our men-at-arms, cataphracts. Station you in Jerusalem. Place that. Y'all go here. Okay. And we're just going to bump that up as we go. Okay. The Occitan Orthodox populace have disbanded. Gerberga has become a flamboyant trickster. Content, generous, and just. She's going to do so much with that intrigue background. Until we meet again, Gerberga. Berga. It's literally just one of the same two people. Like, no. Like, no, I don't care. Okay. So let's see. So Italia, declaring war will break a truce. Go for her claims. She would gain the contested title if we go for Emperor of Italia. If we go for Kingdom of Italy, she would be our vassal, and then that could destroy the Empire of Italia title, potentially. When does the truce end? When does the truce end? I claimed your title. Declared war. Somewhere around here there is a there's some indication of like when the truce ends, but I'm not sure where it is. Oh well, either way, we can't really do that just yet. Now Hungary. Could conquer a duchy. I kind of feel like we're going to save that for like we're going to be able to do some rapid fire holy wars for the Taltuas and Slivianskans and Vitalists. Like we're going to just rapidly swallow this up as soon as we have By the Sword, which is baking a bit. What we really need to do... Oh, you're independent. Yeah. Are you gaining money? You are. You have a ton of allies, but like we can siege this out like almost instantly. And your allies might not even come in, given how overwhelming our advantage is. Offer vassalage. Yeah, so it's mostly the different faith here that's doing the heavy lifting. Kind of just want to seize it. Okay. We'll form up over here, I think. Give our armies a bit of time to raise up, because otherwise they would have just walked right in. Okay. You can head over here, and... oh. Yep, you can head here. Okay. Ooh. You lost someone in an independence war. Interesting. Oh, that would be you. Oh, that's interesting. Abbasid's getting a bit weak. It would be nice if we could have some of our vassals go around picking up these little bits for us, but... oh, we could vassalize you. Where are you? You're over here. Yes. Just join on up. I am cool with that. Oh, okay, it was that person joining up that suddenly changed this map that confused me a little. Okay. You keep running them down. Oh. I guess we captured them. Force demands. Force demands. So be it. Disband all. Okay. You get ransomed. Alright, Duchess Valeria. Okay. So yeah, so we're blobbing. We are blobbing. Brescia and Tortona. Could go for them. It's probably about time we tried taking a chunk out of East Francia. Or Great Moravia. So what juicy wars can we get here? Provence. Ooh. That would be nice. That said, this war would probably be long enough that we're going to want to I kind of want to get our cataphracts taken care of first. Negotiate release, demand conversion. Alright, what for? You're excommunicated. Who excommunicated you? Like what? I mean, we're not going to pardon them because they might pay for the indulgences. They're going to demand that payment, though. Okay, change Duke Basil's contract. We're not going to. We want to keep the hook on him. Duke Thomas of Athens. Yeah, you're gonna keep wanting a position. Duchess Antusa. You would be better than our current steward, but our current steward is a lot younger. Okay. Yeah, so I think this is going to be our next war. We're just going to go for Provence, just to keep the keep working on our Mediterranean gains. We could just seize this de jure. Kind of want to. They are vastly inferior, so yeah, sure. Almost doesn't much matter where we form up, but we'll form up in Constantinople this time. This way we'll have our 1 giga stack, and it'll stack up quickly. Right, vassal released from prison. Oh. Yes, we'll create the Kingdom of Sicily. Oh, we can hold court. Sure. Threat of the Abbasids weighs on your minds. You must help fortify our lands. Frontier ramparts. We are all shared, burdened by the risks of war. There we go. We'll take the vassal opinion, because that's just kind of useful. It's been a while since I arrived at your court. I've carefully observed how you do things, blah, blah, blah. Yes, your elders spoke of Macedon. Propose a cadastral survey of the counties you own. I really do need to get better at not holding court unless we have at least 500 gold. I really don't want to eat that debt, although we'll be out of debt pretty quick. Like, that's literally only 2 indulgences. Like, it's only a couple of months, but this development growth increase is kind of a lot. Very well. We're in debt. You can head on over here. Yes, God will judge these sinners. God, well, we're already back out of debt. Okay, I see. So it's every time we get enough money to pay for one of them, it's going to keep popping up with that. I really wish there was a way to be like, I don't want to ever do this specific inspiration. Don't notify me about it again, but... oh well. Okay. Send a gift. Someone just literally gifting me 150 gold. Okay. Jadwiga has joined the guard. Oh. Yes, we now get mapped wilderness. And we get a ton of development increase, which, you look at that. Sorry. Development. Yeah. Yeah, our held counties are getting there. Okay. Yes, yes, we could declare wars. Our High Almoner is eventually going to be able to pay that 50, but again, kind of want to keep the hook on him. I'm gonna head over here. Guess we crushed their army on landing when we weren't even looking. How about that? Any prisoners? No. I guess it was just a total rout. Total slaughter. Oh. We took them prisoner in the whole thing? Yeah, I'm going to decline this. I feel like we've got this conflict in hand. We are going to finish this siege first. Before we end this war. Yes, show you in at once. Thank you for your generous gifts. Yeah, no. Aristotle the cat stays. I mean, yes, Aristotle the cat did kill Cloud the dog, but he's still a good cat. Pets get pet on cooldown. Does not matter how much stress you have. Okay, now we can enforce our demands. So be it. Expand all. Okay. Titles can be created. Kingdom of Crete. Gimme. And then we're going to grant this to Basil. And this to Basil. Okay. Has that made him a powerful vassal yet? No, it has not. Alright. This is Abbasid. Let's see, Majorca. You're Catholic and independent. What are you de jure part of? So you're part of Alsark. Which currently has a person that controls quite a bit, but not a lot of de jure Alsark, which is kind of funny. That is actually really kind of funny. If we look at this. So yes, the Duchy of Majorca is all of this. We could grab this and then invade Navarra for the rest. But we don't really need Majorca for, like, really much of anything, really. It won't break anyone for us to have it. We just need to stock up on money to finish building up our cataphracts and take Provence, I think, because that will be a war against East Francia, which can help break the Catholics a little bit. Okay, so this is a great-granddaughter, Epiphania. Would have been better if you were a genius. Hey, you could be a Margarita. Okay. Poetry about romance. We'll demand a payment from him. Their betrothals fulfilled. Good for them. Oh, right. We have prisoners. You have no money. Yep. You have no money. You do have money, but not a lot. Oh, He will not switch over. He is a zealot. Okay, sucks to be you. I mean, we could have been flexible on this, but oh well. All they had to do was recognize the inherent awesomeness of bees. And I feel like that is not a big ask, you know? Alright. Farewell, Dudai. Farewell, Abd al-Rahman. Farewell, Viviana. Khadija. Constantine. Kind of feeling like I should also gradually replace these, but they are pretty good as far as infantry go. I will not accuse him. Because he's a useful jester. Yeah, pay me back some of the money you've given me. Or that I've given you. That's how that works. Learning perk. Just so many dead perks here. But, like, getting to healthy is okay. Whole of body is just excellent. Getting, like, this medium health boost plus this medium health boost, neither one being qualified as, like, offsetting stuff. They're so good. I guess we'll work towards Know Thyself, because that way we'll know not to start any wars during that. Independence faction targeting us as it ended. Cisalpine Orthodox. How's our religious map looking? Okay. Getting there. Change vassal directives. I'd like to work on promote culture. We'll set convert culture first. Because I think if I set it to convert faith after I set it to convert culture, what this should do, in theory, is anyone whose territory is not yet Beist will work on that, and then they'll work on the culture. Or anyone who is already Beist will then work on the Greek culture. In theory. I think. Okay. Though also, I do wish on this map there was a way to be like some coding for the title holders culture or faith, because like I don't need to know that the top liege's culture here is Greek. I need to know if I click in you are French. It'd be nice if I had a way to be like, hey, can we work on getting you to be Greek, maybe? But oh well. nice thing about Holy Wars is you end up with a ton of the titles yourself, and therefore you can dole them out to people who are of both your culture and your religion. Mercenary contract expiring. I'm kind of okay with that. We'll let it lapse. Yeah, I kind of don't really want that to extend. Yes, we will be entertained by our jester. Reinvigorating reading. Different voices for the characters. Yes, let us befriend our jester. All right, we'll tick up to speed 4 for a little bit. Just really want to get all of these men-at-arms like really squared away. How's our culture fascination doing? Burrs, 4 years off. All right, we can work with that. Secret exposed. Yep, God will judge these sinners. Mercenaries dismissed. Courtiers gained court trait. Our husband is no longer ill. That's good. Ooh. It behooves a strong Basileus to spend time at sea, with the salty air in his face and the fine vessel beneath his feet. Today sees my personal craft and a small escorting squadron out for drills, practice, and pleasure. The short voyage has been an exhilarating change of pace from the life at court, when we spot it. A distant plume of water, followed by a small island of wine-dark flesh rolling out of the waves. The greatest beast of all the deeps. A whale. Get the harpoons! 74% chance of a bit of gold. Let others handle it. We guarantee the gold, but not as much. Fearsome creature of majesty. Like, I need the gold more than I need the prestige. Oh well. We did not get it. We will not attend that hunt. Okay. Time to bend all the forces of the Empire to finding that whale. No, see, it's fine. All I'll have to do is declare war on the ocean, march a bunch of soldiers out onto the beach to stab the water a bit with their spears, declare victory, and call it a day. That's all. The wild thing to me is that that's a story that's true of multiple historic emperors. There's a Mediterranean title of some kind in the game. I forget what there is. Oh, Duke Vuk has died. Dang. I know after you take the Roman, like, reform the Roman Empire, one thing that happens is you get certain bonuses for occupying different parts of it, and then if you like fully have the Mediterranean, you get something. But I don't remember if there's a unique title for that. Oh. And Sia, the spouse of my son and heir Leon, has passed away. All those carefully crafted plans have been crushed by death's fickle impulse. Though such complaints might seem petty and insubstantial compared to her family's plan. Rest in peace. Okay. So, Leon. You have 2 kids. You have Isidoros. Oh, Zenobia is not in the inheriting line. For some reason I thought she was. Okay. So yes, you have Isidoros and Belisarios. Do you need more kids? First off, let's am I educating you? Educate child. We are educating this child. Okay. So you do need a spouse. Let us get you a spouse. Preferably one with inheritable traits. Can you have a genius? Yes. Yes, you're going to marry Violent. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh. Okay. So Violent, you're awesome. You really are, but you have to recognize the inherent greatness of bees. Yeah, we do not attend other people's hunts or feasts. Let's thank Inga for her visit. Okay, almost there. Just got a few more men-at-arms to max out. Then we get a bit of a war chest, and then we can take on Provence. Yep. Nothing quite so calming as other people having an emotional blow-up in your face. Right? Game being totally relatable, right? False conversion. Yeah, we'll interrogate the heretic. Alright. Guess he left somehow. That's fine. Like, it really is fine. Alright. That is maxed out. Alright, so Isidoros. What is your education focus right now? Intrigue. Kind of rather you work on diplomacy? Okay. Difficult time at the latest feast. Make him impatient. No. We don't want him shy. We don't want him gluttonous. Alright. Impatient it is. Humsa is now speaking Greek at their court. Excellent. Okay, we're almost there on our men-at-arms. Proposal. Leave me alone, all of you. Weird thing is all of these people starting up seduction schemes against us, like we're literally we're the Pope Emperor. So it's like, really, you're going to try and go up to it would be like if it'd be like going up to well, okay, I guess thinking about it this way, it makes a little more sense. It would be a bit like if you went up to like Queen Victoria at the peak of the British Empire and were like, hey, how about it? But all right. So Peter the Stratopedarchy was a notable 10th century military commander and eunuch who abounded in bodily strength, played a crucial role in the reign of Emperor Basil II, particularly during the revolt led by the general Barda Skleros. Yes, such a man could serve me well. Alright. Alright, so these are two people that if we bring them in, we'll have unique bonuses. But no, we're just going to send them on their way and have them tell others of the wonders they've seen here. Alright. Peter. Let's see. So he's probably a good personal champion. Or maybe not. Master of the Horse? Yes. And then... Alright, you can stay here. We're not going to land Peter here. Keep an ear to the ground. Give me... Yes, Army Pursuit. Yeah, I'd like you to work on improving artifacts. Ooh, we're above our domain limit somehow. Oh, we need stewardship from this in order to stay under our domain limit. Okay. That's why we're doing that. Master of the Hunt, would you also be Peter? Yes, you would. Okay. That's all good. Alright, our men-at-arms are now fully maxed out. Are going to be really expensive to keep raised, so I'd like to get a little bit of a war chest before we go for Provence. Aristotle, teetering. It's been a long day. I stretch my legs out in front of me as I relax at my writing table, my weary bones resting for the first time today. Across the room from me, Aristotle saunters along a shelf, exploring the high reaches of the room. He does so like being up high. Alright, so this is a book. So right on the end of the edge of the shelf, sat on the end of Aristotle's making beeline right for it, feline eyes wide with interest. I watch in horror as the paw extends. No! Or, oh no you don't, you little shit. 10% chance of wounding the cat, though. Alright. I feel like you will all and save scumming this. Because getting Cat Wrangler would be useful. But we don't want to hurt the cat. Okay. Be entertained by the court jester. No need to worry about that right now. Children lack guardians. Oh, we need a new court tutor. Expand conversion. Yeah, Peter can be our court tutor. Yes, and work on teaching the court. Good times. Nothing over here all that important. Okay. All right. Just want to hit maybe 1K before we go for Provence. Where did I think you were in the inheriting line? Either way, may you grow strong and wise. Get a whole bunch of Varangians leading out. Step back. This is my patient. I saved a life. And we get ourselves a learning perk. We'll grab Know Thyself. So now we'll have 1 year advance warning on when we die, which I guess will be useful because we'll know not to start any wars if we are going to die in a year. But it's still not the juiciest of perks. Alright, poetry about strife. Excellent. Come on. 1K, that's all we need. Transjurania is also pretty weak. Our vassals released from prison. Oh, excellent. Okay, we can finally have a better court chaplain. And I'm thinking it's going to be this Despotissa because holy crap, that is an amazing learning score. And then our Chancellor over here. Thomas is going to die soon. We're actually not really using many powerful vassals right now, but we'll set up Thomas here. Our Marshal. Yes, could be this Duchess and our steward. Yeah. That all checks out. We don't have a powerful vassal for Spymaster, but oh well. Alright, what war are you defending against? War against tyranny. Oh, we no longer have a truce here. Well, that is interesting. Alright, so we could seize Croatia, Bosnia, Salerno, Benevento, Capua. Honestly, though, all of these duchy bites, like, I don't care about them. I'm still so pissed that our Holy War for Kingdom got negated by not by this person inheriting his mom that died mid-war. It'll also be really nice when we can press multiple claims in one war. Oh, what's going on with Bavaria? We could conquer... I mean, we do need Sardinia and Corsica eventually. But again, it'll be nice when we can do some more kingdom level claims here. Oh, Ragusa, what's going on here? Why are you still independent? Don't much like that, but you'll also convert on your own eventually. Go ahead, be entertained, get our stress down a little. Yeah, go ahead, juggle my granddaughter. Sorry, great-granddaughter. You don't see that every day. What are you doing? No, you're not going on someone else's hunt. And payments. Sure. And sure. Inspired person can be sponsored. A master by her peers. On 124. This is going to delay our war a little bit, but that's fine, I think. Yeah, and that's still that goblet inspiration that I don't give a shit about. Okay. Might help if we unpause. Okay, so this is a child of Lyon. Metra? Sure. We'll go with that. Why not? Can we offer vassalage to you? No, you are at war with who? I want to possess something truly unique. Oh. A holy war. That one of my vassals is doing. Okay, cool. Yeah, work on that. Okay. We have hit our desired quantity of funds. Time for us to declare war, conquer duchy, Duchy of Provence. And we're going to go ahead and call this guy in, because I think he should be able to siege some things down. Okay. Grab our flag. I'm just gonna raise all here. Oh, jeez. Enemy Holy Order. Interesting. Yes, show Enthusa in at once. Give me that juicy renown. How big a difference has that Holy Order made? Kind of a difference. Okay, we'll have to watch out for them. Down to speed 3. We spend 10 court grandeur, but we potentially get more, get a better relic. Fine. I don't like it, but we get grandeur with relatively quickly, so it'll be okay. Oh, and we're infirm. Crap. Okay. We'll grant this to someone. Yes, just random noble of Greek culture. That's fine. Okay. Inspiration, change in direction. Yeah, life is an adventure, explore that area, sure. Going somewhere completely different, but whatever. Let's go for artifact quality. Okay. Indulgences, keeping our money afloat. Excellent. Okay. Dijon is under siege. Bold. I'll give you that. It's bold. Doesn't much matter because, like, this is our war target. And we're doing this much faster than they're going to do anything over there. Although, probably would help if we were to merge up some of these stacks. Bandits on the road. No guts, no glory. Okay. I don't think anything's coming this way just yet. We'll fight out that stack once we have some of these sieges done. We gain the Cuttlebone Saint Vardon figure artifact. And a lucky rabbit's paw. Alright, well, that's actually kind of useful. And then something new over here. Carling House Banner. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we'll lift your excommunication? Sure. Fine. I don't really care that much, but... do that. At this point, now that we're infirm, I don't know that we actually really want to keep working towards whole of body. I think there might be some events where we can become not infirm, though. Like, if we got healthy enough, we'll have to see. Yeah. I mean, like, our health is fine, and we're infirm. Okay, you go over here. A whole bunch of indulgences coming in. You can head over this way. To pay attention for armies coming back down here. Wow, so much money. Okay, this one should finish soon. That's good. Isidoros. You have a charismatic negotiator. Excellent. Let's get you a spouse. Alright, so we can reinforce the Herculean trait, Amazonian. Can we get you a genius? Not of the grown-ups, it looks like. We can get intelligent. That's something. Why is your health only just fine? Yeah, we'll go for intelligent. Okay. Excellent. We'll go ahead and ransom off this random count. these sieges should all finish up pretty quick. Yeah, now they kind of have to come this way. Alright. Parthena. May you grow strong and wise. Inspiration realized. Illustrious wall ornament. Does this really do nothing for us? Darafsh Kaviani, royal standard of the fallen Sassanid Empire, symbol of the identity and pride of the for the heirs of the Empire of Persia. It's magnificent, but I really think it does nothing for me. They've given me a burden. They have literally found a burden. Like, this is going to be a thing that is just going to attract people coming at me. Wow. Oh, and our spy master's dead. It'll do. Right, we can hold court. I mean, obviously we have to pet our cat. This is probably going to cost us some money at some point. Yeah, big cultural festival. Yes, your elders speak of us. Anna, our loyal servant, wants a job. No vacancies at this time, but is my personal champion really that bad? Oh, we don't have a personal champion at the moment. What do we get for that? Alright, sure. We'll do that. Business here's done. Okay, go ahead and ransom them off. I don't even really care if there's a valuable prisoner war score involved. Let's have you come down here. Merge these stacks up. Oh, okay. Enforce demands. Alright. Disband all. Okay. You. Demand conversion. Demand conversion. Demand conversion and demand conversion. If you look at titles can be usurped. Alright, so there's Duchy of Provence title that we can usurp. Not going to worry about it right now. Okay, Lotharingia, you are a bit more dangerous. Italia, you are fighting in a war against tyranny. So if you enforce your demands, autonomous vassals law. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Kind of rather you not win. Alright, so Transjurania, we could do something about you. How much do I just want to conquer this duchy? I don't know. I'd kind of rather... Like, if I'm going to do a ducal conquest, I'd kind of rather go for Sardinia. If you look at our decisions... So, restore the Roman Empire would require Tunis, Croatia, Shabanid, Antioch, Capua, Genoa, Romagna... And we would have to be a legendary figure, which close to. Let's take a look at Tunis. We could take Tunis. Prince Adnan's claims. You're one of my vassals? Hold up. Have a fruit basket. Convert. Come on. Okay. So we go over here and declare war for his claims. That would actually kind of cover a lot for us. But this would also be a more expensive war. Kind of okay with that, though. Because we could do that, and then we could go for over here. We've got oh, we no longer have the person who has claims on this. That's also kind of okay. Get Surti. Sinai might also be a useful one. We don't want to take Mecca just yet. Not until we're ready to invade here and just completely break the Ashari. It would be good if we could take some of the Ashari over here as well, so that actually is kind of to our benefit in pressing this guy's claims now. We are infirm, but we know we have at least a year before our next inheritance. Why is that showing up as you having... I guess you have the Duchy of Gascon title. Maybe, possibly, I'm not entirely sure. What about you? You have the Duchy of Brittany. You can take the Duchy of Anjou because it's de jure ours. Got a few people that have actual claims on this area. We don't seem to have anyone with a claim over the entire peninsula. That's okay. Oh man. Kind of feeling like the Islids are where we gotta go. Unless we could maybe break something over here. Yeah, not really. Artifact Claim War for what? Oh, on the Papal War banner. Yeah, no. Yeah, none of that's worthwhile. I think the Islids are our best bet here, because if we can break them, then this is a huge chunk of Ashari that won't be involved over here anymore. Yeah. And Sheikh Jad also has claims over here. Okay. So we could kind of take our pick. You have a bunch of alliances, only 530. Prince Adnan, you are currently weaker and you have the stronger titles, or stronger tier title. So I think we're going to press your claims. Although if you die during this war, then we no longer have this war. So maybe we go for the other guy. Oh. You're also ailing. Alright, so you just have to be quick about it, I guess is what this comes down to. Kind of okay with that. What's your income? 10 gold a month. Probably won't be able to support yourself that high up. Okay. We'll raise up in Rome. We're not going to call in allies to war here. Okay. Yep, enemy allies have joined. This is fine. This is expected. Alright, our troops are almost done raising up. It's just this this last little bit. Alright, land over here. Yeah, head out to sea here, and then here. Okay. Sphex under siege. Man, remember when that was like the Minecraft texture pack? Although part of that was just because the Yogscast were the Minecraft group. Ooh, burrs! Okay. So first off, now that we're done with that, go to Chronicle Writing. Second off, now that we have burrs, Adrianopolis, Byzantium, it's Quartermaster's buildings. Yes. Then Calliopolis. Not yet. Roma, though. You could also get a quartermaster's office. Where can you put quartermaster's offices? Why can't I have more of them? I have to see what the restrictions are there, because I really want to have more quartermaster's offices. Yeah, we don't need to be entertained by our jester right now. Okay, so that was kind of expensive. Sucks, but it will save us money in the long run. Alright. Visions of the Divine. Yeah, my intentions are pure, I assure you. 100 learning lifestyle XP. Alright, we're gonna fight this down. Are you leading your armies by any chance? No, you're not. But we do want to break their armies as quick as possible. Okay. We'll go ahead and crush these. Get ransomed. Okay. Oh, our husband died. Alright. So now... So now what we're looking for is... has a prestige gain or an alliance. Sort by sum of all skills. Oh, okay, we can marry our chaplain. So that's an interesting possibility. She has kids, but none of them will be in line to inherit anyways. You're of the Armenian Principalities. kind of don't want to get involved with that alliance. You have claims on the Kingdom of Navarra. That's potentially interesting. But again, no kids. I mean, we don't want to have more kids, anyways. I think we'll go ahead and go with our court chaplain. No chance of kids. That's fine. Send the proposal. I mean, we're infirm, so it's no big deal. She's already our chaplain, but we can put someone else in as our court chaplain. Yes, bend the knee. Give me that delicious renown. Okay. Let's just look at our learning. Anyone? Yeah. So Thomas, in theory, could work, but I kind of prefer him where he is. Go for Countess Unique. And you're going to convert faith in county. Here. Okay. Alright. Now that that distraction's done, let's come over here. Yeah. They're running scared. This will be basically this entire army completely mopped up and stack wiped. We're just going to make this entire area just so much more unstable. Oh, okay, so it's not a total stack wipe. Well, that's fine. Time for us to siege this out. Oh, there's our stack wipe. Yeah, the enemy army went from almost matching ours to being completely destroyed. Like almost totally. Entirely because our men-at-arms are just so good. Get more wars we can declare. We'll go ahead and ransom off Sheikh Absalom. Okay. You don't care about any of those. Just some random raiders. Okay, you can go do your own thing. I don't even really care. We'll split this, and you can siege this. Sure. Secret exposed. Okay. Don't care. Alright, siege is happening. Sure. You can get ransomed. Well, it'll be good to have you broke. Okay. Force demands, so be it. Disband all. Alright. So now, Vassals. Toggle filters. Religion. Not OB God. There. All of that. And yeah, some payments we can demand. Cool. Let's negotiate release, demand your conversion. Yeah. And also, well, no, we'll take the gold there. All right. How's our religious map looking? Good, good, good. Excellent. All right. Change of vassal directives. And again, work on converting faith. Actually, work on converting or improving development. And then in theory, once I set this to convert faith, that should then convert any counties that aren't already correct. Okay. Excellent. Someone's trying to kill Pavel. Doesn't much matter. And Duke Thomas of Athens has died. Great. Your heir is pretty good, though. So, yeah, work with this. We can work with this. We still have more time to go with this ruler. We will decline the game of chess. Alright. So where's a good spot to go next? Taking Alsark or... Yeah, we don't care about them. Like, I mean, saying that, this is actually a shocking amount of troops for this. No, they're in a body. Someone over here is a Shari? Maybe? Oh. Our heir has no spouse. What keeps happening with them? Adult, fertile, inheritable traits, female. Sure. Okay, I really don't want to break the Abbasids too hard for we inherit. But what we can do is we can declare war for something else other than Arabia. Don't use Cyprus, Mesopotamia, Georgia. That's Hague, Vesperkan. Yeah, none of those. Conquer Duchy Antioch might be a little more valuable. That might be a little more valuable. She's already got a bunch of armies raised. Yeah, sure. And we kind of want to break them a little bit before our kid inherits, but not too much. We want to be able to do some kingdom tier invading over here. Is that what we do? Might be the way to go. Oh, you can marry. You are beautiful. Okay. Matrilineal, male. No, not of our dynasty. Not Macedon. And we don't actually care about the prestige gain. And we get a genius. Not seeing any geniuses. Alright, Northamptonshire. Yeah, not really feeling that. You'll do. Okay. Demand your conversion? Please don't. Excellent. Okay. We'll grab healthy. That's actually kind of for the best. So now we have an imprisonment. Will not succeed. I want this crown for myself. So what we're going to do raise all here. Come on. Another child of my dynasty. Another kid of Zenobia's. Good. You can be Phyllis. Alright, speed 3. Alright. She is wildly inferior. Like, we're just already here. "54 levies deserting due to civil war." Oh, darn. Is she actually leading troops? No, that is where she is. You know, you can try to catch up to them. I don't think that's really quite gonna matter, but yeah. Another child of our dynasty, another kid of Isidoros. Euphrasia, sure. Dorothea. That works. Alright. You siege this down. Y'all head over here. Someone's plotting against my guest. Sure. Don't care. Just not even a little bit do I care. Alright. Demand some payments over here. We'll go ahead and ransom Fatima. Please run this down. Alright, we'll just carpet siege. So that's that goblet again. Wants to forge a brooch. He's very competent. I don't have a brooch. Sure. You can get ransomed. Your court now speaks Greek. Where are you? Oh, nice. Down in Jenny. All right, cool. Okay, you've got that. Aristotle the cat has charmed another one of my vassals. Okay. They're sieging down Brysis? Wow, that is ballsy. Court event available. Oh, yep. Artifacts quality is increased because our lodgings are great. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and try and run that down. Why not? We can head here. You can go over this way. Skald has joined the Varangian Guard. Kind of want to execute a bunch of people just to split some of these titles up a bit more. Your court now speaks Greek. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, so now Greek is just gradually... Wow, yeah, King Hughes of... oh. Down here in Italy. Okay. Cool. It's just getting some of my work done for me. Force demands. Force demands. So be it. All right. Now, you. Revoke title, right. Yeah, so we do not have limited crown authority at the moment. Pass the law. Now I do. Let's see. Cannot revoke the title. Let's see. So I'd have to modify the vassal contract. Alright, fine. We'll modify that. And then we revoke the title. It's contested in a war. What? Why is it contested in a war? Alright, hold on a moment. Prisoners, you. For the Sultanate of Africa. Okay. All right. So we can, in theory, revoke this title if we win the war for her. Let's see. How do we join in on her side? Like, shouldn't that be a thing? So Sultanate of Africa against Emir Tigni the Noble. I'll break a truce. Oh, because she's already one of my vassals. Oh. Alright, so first off, demand your conversion. Princess of Hungary wants to be my friend. You have titles, but yeah, kind of don't really want to deal with events regarding that character. All right. Okay. I will not pay the price for your eternal salvation. Yeah, he's my prisoner, family be damned. Okay. So now, you. Let's see, so we go over here. This is just all quite a bit more fiddly than I had expected. Yeah, just raise all here again. Sure. All right. Tigby, imprisoned. All right. Good. Disband. You. Okay, so now we have both sides of this war in our prison. So if we execute you, you'll lose your you'll lose the war, I think. Alright, so now it's a different attacker. But now you can win. We're not going to grant them to any rightful liege. Okay. Are you one of my vassals? You are. Alright, so you will accept conversion. That's fine. Your allies kind of don't really care. Zenobia has given birth to Stephanos. That's, like, fine, whatever. We just need Amira to win her war. Decline. And she's my rightful prisoner. Sabir wants to forge a crown. He is legendary. We will pay for that. Okay. Just need Samira to win her war before she dies in prison. Serve me well. Dynasty legacy. Excellent. Okay. A resilient bloodline. Yes. Keep away the bad congenital traits, and then we'll pick up architected ancestry for increased chance of genius with our next bit of renown. And then after that, man, I don't even know. We'll figure it out after that. I just want her to win that war. Yeah. We'll not worry about impressing people with our crown. Alright, so now you're winning your wars. Semi-permanent housing constructed in Rome. Excellent. So now the upkeep should be quite a bit lower on our men-at-arms. This is for the... Let's see. Samir is forging the crown. Ramon is forging a brooch. Yeah. Isidoros will inspire... Well, okay, I guess he won't help. Yeah, we'll do that. Pay a little bit less. I mean, we get the higher quality either way. There was some risk of... okay. So now your title is no longer... Yeah, revoke title, Sultanate of Africa. It's mine. Just so. Okay. And then we'll negotiate a release if you renounce your claims and convert. Cool. Holdings. Noble of Greek culture. Al-Arbus. Noble of Greek culture. Nablus. Hollow. Labda. Grant to a noble of Greek culture. And then Tripolitana. Again, noble of Greek culture. Okay, we're gonna pardon Ioannis. Not gonna worry about any of those. Grant. And then we can grant some of these vassals over. Yeah, and she's already beast. Excellent. Great. Too many held duchies. Let's see. Pasha Majerda. Grant this to another noble of Greek culture. And we will give you a duchy. Point to tax collectors. There. All right. So yeah, we're doing the thing. We do have this bit of Ashari over here. So if you can see his Sirti because it's de jure part of the Sultanate of Africa, I think, and that might be worthwhile. But I do think Abbasids are probably going to be our next target, and we're going to want to save a sizable chunk of money both for that war and for hiring mercenaries with our heir. Although we're still feeling fine, and we have more than a year still, which is kind of wild. Lotharingia, what do we have here? A bunch of random people's claims. I don't think we have anything juicy there. England is getting also really juicy. Like, invading England is going to be so valuable. We'll have our jester entertain us. Gabriella. Any relation, you're lowborn. Yeah, that was a good roast. Okay. Do we want to start anything else right now? I kind of feel like just folding you in. Well, except for a religious exemption, which I'm kind of okay with. Because I just don't want to deal with that war. Ruthena. It's a shame there's, like, all of these are king tier titles. Like, they just will not bend the knee, even though, like, I'm just so clearly better than them. What about you? Will you... No, you're also a king tier title. Yeah, the world seems to have just kind of stabilized on king tier titles. So, that's a thing. That is a thing. But if we look at our actual progress so far, like, you can see just how much of the world is already speaking Greek. We don't really need to do that much in Africa. It would be nice if they would just spontaneously, you know, just speak Greek, and then I'd be able to leave them alone. But oh well. We'll clean up this half of the map, I think, pretty quick once we have our heir, especially once we have By the Sword in 16 years. I think what we'll be able to do, right? What we'll be able to do is we'll be able to invade for Arabia, and then once we break the Abbasids, we'll be able to holy war for a chunk of them as well. And yeah, it'll be difficult to keep it up with all the populace, but we'll also be able to stamp out that because we'll be able to mass land Greek Beists. And then they'll be able to convert this entire area pretty quickly. Once we're in the Holy War CVs, it'll just go so quick. We'll probably end up sloughing off chunks of land around here as well. we'll see. I do want to try to keep realms speaking Greek where possible, so it'll depend on who we can give titles to and whether or not we can count on them staying Greek. The last thing we want is to grant independence to a realm over here so that we can go this way and then end up having to come back to deal with them later in the run. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up here. I'm going to go make dinner. I was planning on making tacos yesterday. I wound up being too hungry to make tacos, so I just made a frozen pizza instead. And I feel like I owe tacos another go. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go make tacos happen. I'm gonna be the change I want to see in the world. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for the chat. Yeah. Don't know if we'll be doing this again tomorrow. We might not. Might do more of this. Actually, might even do more of this tonight. Although that's unlikely because I do want to. I've got so much F1 to watch. Got FP1 and 2, got FP3, got and then Quali I think is at 1 a.m. I might end up watching that live. But yeah. Yeah. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.